would like to give opportunity for Oga CM to talk to us. Guys, press on the like button. Help us to share this
Thank
broadcast. God bless you now. Oga
thank
CM, please talk to us. Good evening to you. It's good to have you on the panel.
yeah, good evening, NAIJA Watch. Good evening, everybody. Please, all protocols duly observed.
Please, you make your
I
audio. You
greet.
know, so this
Oh
your
yeah,
audio.
I do. Nah, making no. So please, good evening, everybody. Good evening, NAIJA Watch. Please, all protocols duly observed. Once again, we are back here. NAIJA Watch, please, I will need a bit of a background. I know I saw APC demolish many buildings in Lagos. What is it in connection with? Because I know
There's no connection
from
with it at
Chicago,
all.
the heat from Chicago probably is the cause. I don't
For
know.
me, people are only assuming the connection, but according to the report, uh, they said they were informed like 2 decades ago, while other reports said they've been told final report to vacate the premises by that's 3 years ago. That the land belongs to, the land is obstructing flood and all that, So, to me, did you see the houses?
I think from the picture you showed, these are good houses. It's like it's not a, it's a it's a sort of architectural
Is
masterpiece. It's a
To be
nice.
honest,
There,
is terrible. Let us quickly recap here so that is with this one 2 minutes video.
okay. Let me see. The pictures are
Structures built on the canal path in
ghetto.
Itiosa local government area
Ghetto.
brought to ground zero.
Look at look at the
The
road.
Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, and his team are to continue the enforcement of building law, and more buildings are likely to go down as the structures have completely blocked the Ikota Canal, causing flooding in the area.
Okay, for example,
Lekki.
now Augustine, look at these
Yeah.
houses here.
Yes.
Let me pause, look for it, and pause it for you. Look, all these houses, they brought all of them down.
Woohoo!
All of them,
Ooh.
everything, they
Okay,
brought
okay,
all
now.
down.
Ha ha! This like a terrace houses you see in the UK now. Look at it.
Exactly,
Terrace.
they brought
This like
everything down.
terrace houses. It's only that the street is not paved or maybe it's what. Anyway, this should be okay. But
Talk
what I
to
want to
us.
say is this. Somebody, let me just use analytical mind. These houses worth millions. Good design and they are in Lekki. No poor man no they built for Lekki. That is one thing. So all these houses here, they look like, let's say somebody owned it, built it as an estate, and then maybe people bought it, or even if they are different landlords, it means that the person felt, let us do it with one plan, one design, so you put your own, and it's the same paint, quite unlike what you see in Nigeria. This person fit paint blue, this person go paint green, but it look, in short, it's like carefully designed with getting garage. What I'm seeing from this one, garage at the ground floor, then it's terraced, in which one-story building is very good. Maybe five bedroom or 4 bedroom, maybe 4 bedroom up. One boys for one room downstairs with garage and sitting room and kitchen and maybe a spare toilet down there. Just a typical, it's a modern building. Now, what I will say is this. Let me hazard a guess. Those that can build this are not people that can process C of O. That is the first thing, that because money, sometimes when you are rich, I find it difficult to say that a rich man, maybe somebody who built all this, will be a multi-millionaire or even billionaires if it's owned by one person or those living here. I don't think those people cannot have link, even if it's something that in Nigeria you use link. Even if you must use link, I don't think they can be able to know that they need C of O. Or in trying to say it, and let me also say that this cannot be literates. At least some of them could be well educated people that are exposed. By exposure, I mean they must have been abroad or see things. So this like upper middle class. So I feel that the issue of maybe legality of the area, because that is what we make them to say, let's demolish it, is on the drainage way or whatever it is. I don't think so. Why I say this is that this might be sort of a vendetta of vindictiveness. It cannot be that these people do not know. However, However, there's a way to it. I don't believe in destroying. You could, if it's channeling, if it's the canal or something, you can redivert the canal. But make these people pay for it. You can't, because somebody will tell you, do you prefer we raising this building down, or you give us, let's say, 10% of the worth, each person? With it now, you commission Julius Berger anything to redirect. I mean, these are canal, just like you do something like embankment. You do the embankment, and it's not flowing into, I mean, it's not like ocean wave that will knock it down as a dike. Though you do embankment, that will now sort of make here will now be as if the thing is an embankment. You build something on top and then direct it. But these people will pay for it. That is to play the devil's advocate. Otherwise, it makes no sense demolition all this. I don't think so. There's a way you correct, even if an illegal mistake. There's a way you correct it. And this brings me, let me just use this to touch what I always say before. Nigeria has got crude oil. You are importing petrol from abroad. For whatever it is, some people are in one type of what they call it bush anyway, refining petrol. That petrol, when they refine it, they put it, at least they put it in their own car or whatever it is, and people are buying it. So you call those people, they are illegal because there is no law covering them. All you needed to do then, if you give me the opportunity, rather than import petrol, if we want to be, to be noble, rather than import petrol, you call those people, say you are illegal because law does not cover you. Now we are willing to bring you within the law, cover you within the ambit of the law, collect tax, and then tell you, because of environmental impact assessment, EIA, what you do not do before, we help you. Because the ingenuity, the vision is there, you redirect the person. They said in science that most of these discoveries we see, you have to be something like you are, it's like you are mad. You should be mad when you are seeing somebody who is inventive or creative. It's like the person is mad. He may be talking to himself, walking on the street. You say, what is this person saying? Because he's battling with so many ideas. He may sit down and put it in writing, and then he develops it. I read a book in which they said the person who find the cure for syphilis, it's a venereal disease, very deadly. How do he cure it? He felt, or to write the stages to know, so that you can tell a patient, this stage, when you contact this venereal disease, this is how it starts, these are the signs, these are this and this. Do you know what the chap did? The person, a scientist, infected himself with the distance and started putting it down. So when you see he infected himself, somebody will say, oh, you are stupid. But he want to help by first of all going the negative way, infect himself, say this is what he does, and then use that treatment, that drug, to treat himself. So in this case, I do not see the need to demolish this type of thing. For whatever it is, I do not see. You may say because they built it, the canal is this or whatever. You can redirect it. But in this case, if at all those people did not build with the right papers, which I doubt, but I'm playing the devil's advocate. Let it be that they did not. But given the worth of their properties, you can extract money from them. Say, look, I don't want to. We don't believe, because if you demolish it, you have to evacuate the thing again. It's also money. It will also cost you money to bring them down. But in the end, and then the tax we are going to collect from them. Why not say, because of this, we reach a compromise? We wouldn't demolish it. Maybe because the people, when you were building it, the people at the office, they were taking bribe. It wasn't this regime. We are changing, but we know, for you to make effort to get CFO and somebody directed you or duped you to the wrong office or whatever, it doesn't mean. So all it means is that now we have to do things right, because a white man will ask you, so if you had known where to get the CFO, what will you do? You say you will go there, and if you check the amount of money you paid, it must have been much more than what it could have cost you if you had got the right CFO. Because that CFO will say, yes, this is an area for you to build. Why? We lease it, I mean, we give you the papers. But if it's not, they will say, no, 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 we don't build here. That is the meaning. But in Nigeria, some people, some mischievous people in government or whatever, could sell this place to people, knowing that according to government guideline, that that place should not be built. So when you now go there for CFO, instead of them to tell you, no, 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 we don't need your money for CFO, that place is an area reserved for something else, we don't build there. quietly you will go back, but they will take the money, even give you receipt. I have people in Lagos that were selling under the bridge in Lagos, shops under the bridge. They were paying to Lagos State, Lagos Island local government, paying market rate to them. The day Adisa, Abdul Karim Adisa in those days demolish all the shop, they say, but look at the paper, they are taking money from us. If they had told us, no, 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 go with your money, we are not taking, we would have gone away. But you will take money from me, give me receipt, later you tell me it's illegal. So this, I know this type of thing is not I mean, it's quite common, particularly in Lagos. In Lagos, but look, looking at the terrace house the way it is, to be honest with you, it will be mad. I don't see any logic behind demolishing them. All you could do is there's always a way out of nature. The canal is not overflowing. You use the money you get from them, do an embankment, and then redirect. Maybe you redirect the canals in case if it overflows, it goes the other way. But they will sponsor it, assuming they did not. You know, I mean, they got the place illegally, but demolishing it, it doesn't pay anybody any good. I don't think so. It does not. I won't consider that. I will do everything because some will tell you because it's the canal, all these things. Call people experts, let them come and say it. That's why sometimes you will see a doctor will tell you, oh, this thing cannot be done. Another doctor will say, well, it's risky, but this is a way out. Given your age or the nature of the person, we can still manage it. But it will cost you this because we are going to place you on 24-hour care, maybe a standby nurses to be taking shift only for you, so you pay for the service. They will charge you all this, but you won't be treated like any other patient. You'll be treated special. Can you afford it? You say yes. So there's always a way out than telling you that it cannot be. There's nothing that could be done. So I do not understand this vindictiveness. If it's APC way of ethnic cleansing or maybe anti-party that do not believe in them, I don't know. But to me, it makes no sense demolishing this building. After all, when it was being built, the council should be aware. It wasn't done secretly. Something like this cannot be done overnight. It will take years when they were developing it row by row. And if care is not taken, the Lagos state government must have collected some money from them by way of so many things. And people are coming there, maybe NEPA, maybe anything. So Nigeria, I condemn it, to be honest with you. I condemn it based on this analysis. Either of this permutation I made will be true. But in every case, my submission is that on this, demolishing it is not the wisest thing to do. What you should do is you call a meeting, reach a compromise, call an expert, say, look, this is what we do. That's why they do bypass surgery. That's why they can tell somebody, say, look, the type of accident we have, instead of us to cut your feet, we better go to one part of your buttocks inside and then sort of, what is it called? Cut some flesh and use it to maybe do a grafting to one part of your body. Yes, it's still part of it. Do it, say, but after all, you wear clothes and then cover it. But meanwhile, instead of leaving it like this is what we do. So there's always a way out in this type of thing. Given this reason, they are using caterpillar to be demolition, like Wike is doing in Abuja. I don't like it. It's not the best thing to do. There's always a way out. Telling me that they built on this, they built on that. Then, if it were one or two houses, well, you might say it's only one or two. You pay compensation and let them go. But rules of flat like this that has added to the beauty of the environment, I do not see the need. Anyway, that is by the way. But that is my take on that. Then as per Lagos APC Lagos State Government, okay, no, I've done that. Why is Tinubu hiding his academic records? Taya Debanjo. To be honest, I think it's like this man is becoming an old wine that gets better with age. A wine that it's like most Nigerians may not know about Ayo Adebanjo in the last 40 years or 30, but since the past 20 or 10 years now, the man has been a champion of what is good. So, Baba, although we will all go one day, I wish people like you will be immortal, not to die. What you are saying the right thing. Ordinarily, some people would have said, Tinubu, come and be taking care of me. I will be speaking, you know, promise you here and everything. But he's saying the right thing. On Tinubu's certificate, I always draw this analogy, and because of those people listening to us, Tinubu is not the first person to present forged certificate to INEC. In fact, if there's somebody should be the foremost person to have done it, it is Alhaji Salisu Buhari, the first elected Speaker of the House of Reps, House of Representatives in 1999. He claimed to have, he said he went to King's College, Lagos, from there to ABU Zaria. He spent 2 years in ABU Zaria, couldn't finish from the Department of Accounting, FIAM. What we hear is he attended University of Toronto in Canada. And to that effect, he presented a certificate which he forged to INEC. Then the checking, the scrutiny or evaluation of credentials wasn't as strict, probably as it is now, or maybe the awareness wasn't not really evaluation, but in terms of awareness about all those, people were just interested in letting the military changing, taking over from the military. So he was elected, duly elected. He went to the House of Reps. His colleagues in the House of Reps elected him as the Speaker. He's already settled, living in the quarter Speaker's accommodation, presiding over the House. I think maybe after a month or two, I can't remember exactly. But all of a sudden, we were treated to a headline that the Speaker of House of Reps, Salisu Buhari, presented a forged certificate to INEC. That the certificate he gave was not from University of Toronto. And trust Nigerians all over the world. Everybody, from everywhere, they bombarded the Office of Statistics and Records of Toronto University. And eventually, Toronto said there is no certificate given to it wasn't from them. Their verdict was there is no certificate from them to Salisu Buhari. They can't vouch for that. So the man, what did he do? He apologized. I saw it before his colleagues at the House of Reps. He started the speaker, he apologized and told them he's stepping down. Even some people clapped for him. After then, when he stepped down, they now elected Alhaji Gali Naba from Kano just because of the PDP zoning system to take his position. So Salisu Buhari is quietly somewhere, despite being a speaker. So exactly what happened to Salisu Buhari is what is happening to Tinubu. Tinubu submitted a forged certificate to INEC. Atiku took it upon himself to go to Chicago. Under oath, Americans don't believe in when they want to get the best out of you, they say you should be under oath. So that if you lie under oath, it becomes a crime or an offense. Ordinarily, you can lie, but under oath, you must be careful. So under oath, Chicago State University said, look, he said it's not from them. They denied it is not from them. So there is nobody in this world that can issue certificate from Chicago State University, if not Chicago State University themselves. So what is Tinubu still waiting for? What court? What court? There's no amount of senior advocate of Nigeria, no number, that can go and tell me that what Chicago State University said is not from them, that it is from them. Then how are you going to prove that? It's only Chicago has the right to issue. It's like you signing a check in your name. Only you will sign that check. And if you look at a check, you say it's not from you, that ends it. It is not from you. So I don't see why Nigeria is romanticizing this. Again, before this Tinubu case, maybe that's why Mesoma own happened. Mesoma was claiming he scored so thing figure in JAMB. JAMB said whatever Mesoma is brandishing, it is not from them. Have they checked their record? No. They didn't issue whatever Mesoma is carrying. And that ended it. So if someone had gathered a senior advocate of Nigeria 30 and lined them up in court, you will not be telling JAMB it is from you. You can't tell JAMB said it's not from them. They confirmed it. So Mesoma now has to go and lick her wounds. Why is Tinubu's own different? Why? This is a man said he made first class. If you're a brilliant student, you will even be proud to place your certificate at every strategy and in different advertisement board and tell people like go and look at it, go and verify. By the way, have we forgotten that he warned Chicago that releasing his academic records will cause him irreparable damage? So what are we still saying? Eh? I don't know why the guy is bringing opprobrium to Nigeria worldwide. People are not happy. I personally am not. Up till now, we are still talking nonsense about this. For what now? Of what use? I've given instances where it happened before him. I don't want to mention another one that happened in Kano again. Who won election to House of Reps from Kano? The primary school certificate he gave was found to be forged or fake. Then he stepped down. So why is Tinubu's own different? Why? That's what I want people to know. Why? What else? What if we couldn't see Chicago State University couldn't make a pronouncement? People would have said, okay, are you Chicago State? But Atiku went there and they said it. Under deposition, they said it's not from them. So which Chicago State University is Tinubu talking about? It's a shame. The father, we don't know. The mother, nobody knows. The sister, no. Even the children self, it might be some no documented and undocumented. Eh? And then you are talking. Are you going to talk about where? What is it? The primary school he attended. He chose home children's school, Ibadan. They caught him. That one, he left it to St. Paul's Aroloya. But Bode George said there's nothing like that in Lagos Island. He dropped that one. They jumped to secondary school, government college, Ibadan. They said you are not in government college, Ibadan. There's no record you attended it. He said, okay, government college, Lagos. It's always government college, Lagos. What year? You graduated 1970. But the school, the foundation stone have not even been laid as at then. The school started in 1974. So how could you graduate from a school in 1970 when the school is not even in existence in up till until 1974? It started. And if you had gone to 1974, you won't graduate until about 1979. Man, this is unbecoming. We've never had. This is even a liar that is not even ashamed. That is the that is the aspect of it that pains me most. He's not even ashamed, and he's still sitting there, president. When you said you graduated from government college Lagos, that's why they said he didn't want to put everything in. He didn't want to fill it in a INEC form. So this is a big shame in Nigeria that this thing is lingering every day. Nigerian stock, if I will say so, Nigerian stock is going down globally. People are now complaining of some nurses that are being invited to come and rewrite the exam, come or recite the exam they've done before, because they are suspecting that there must have been a foul play just because of the ambition of one man. I do not. Well, let me see how this thing will. But there's no relief for Supreme Court. This thing is not supposed to get to Supreme Court. It's not Supreme Court that will prove this type of forgery. Chicago has said it. Chicago said it's not from them. So what? That case closed. And we've had precedent. It is not a case of where he's being the first person. We've had precedent, and he's still a Canadian university. Now this is an American university.
But
I'm
Dr.
still
CM,
talking. Yes, please.
does he have, does he have to be the first person?
No. It just that. Well, it doesn't have to be, but just to, sometimes,
Mesoma,
sometimes,
what
so,
happened to Mesoma?
so, sometimes, sometimes, in Nigeria. Sorry, I have to
People are
reason
just
like.
they are delusional.
Listen, I have to reason like Nigerians. In those days, at Jegule, when we lived there, NEPA go take light. Everybody go come out for outside. Say, you even Olodia Papa side no get light. Everywhere dark. If to say then get like that building, before you know, one man go past, come pack car. Say me, I just they come from Sulere. Say, if I come out of stadium, all those Western Avenue, no light everywhere. This one go say, I'm just returning from First Act. From my two safe no light. Say, not be we alone now. Everywhere. Nigeria. Rather than
If first act no get light, Australia no get light, how are they gonna go take get light? Or Lodi go take
so
get light?
so so Nigeria, rather than press, he said, this okay, guy said, me self, I was in Mushi around 6 p.m. now, 7 p.m. before I left. No be hold up, I for don't reach here since 8 o'clock. I then Mushi and no light. No be all. You know, everybody could just rely. No be everywhere. Nah, everywhere. No be we alone. Should be that street. No get light. All those things. That is the encouragement. When I no get, instead of you to say, look, but they will present bill. Let them tell you why. Say, Shebi. So this is why I play this. Is just like to tell Tinubu. After all, you are not the first person. We've had it before. So you go. Even if somebody, we only, in Nigeria, if you mention Ghana must go back. People know how Ghana must go back came about because Ghanaians has to pack their load, most of them in a bigger bag when they want to go home. When Shagari was sending them home
It's as
1982.
yes.
Yes,
That means
please.
made them spray shelters for Abi.
No,
Don't worry.
I say
I just dey come
fumigation.
from I
I
just
know
dey come
mention.
from range now. I dey
I know
prepare
men.
myself.
From which range?
I
Where
know.
you
I
where
know.
you dey since all this day?
Black
Where
I
Panther
you
know.
See
dey
man, you
come?
see
I know
wetin I
mention.
wear so.
I know.
Now
I
the
don't
range
wear
just
anything.
we just dey
This
come
one.
from range now. We dey
This
prepare
one
for
no
now.
cracker. This one no
Which one
cracker.
dey
This
wey
one
na
no
cracker?
cracker.
Make
I
you
know.
come, you enter Texas now.
Look.
Yaba collection.
Look, you think
Yaba
so?
collection.
You think so? I know original one when I say this one not cracker now. Where you
This
talk?
one
So
na the one where they use for operation
Black Panther.
for desert
Afghanistan,
storm.
right?
Oh.
Black
Na
Panther
desert storm. Oh.
na buy you go buy that one.
Okay, may you when you come Texas, come tell me whether na about when I take and follow you up.
so
The one they use for Afghanistan
no
anyway. So
no me I know say
Give us
Black
a
Panther.
man, they say no
Maybe you
be
don't hear
advice. Say
me.
na
I
yaba
know
leftover.
I don't
yeah.
mention anything. I say make them fumigate. No, I don't mention any
Fumigate
shell.
a tactical person.
Fumigate,
It be like say you don't say
You
we
feel
dey.
fumigate with perfume. You feel use perfume fumigate. No, be must not be
Don't worry.
shelters. You
I
can
don't
use
tell say
perfume.
I go enter UK, eh? And they
Doctor,
come
see,
for
say
two of una.
make them communicate that with the way that person they follow come. We not saying make them
Eh,
communicate you.
no, I
And they
say
come
make the
for two of una. You
I say
and
I say make them
what did
use
they call that one?
I say
That
make
one they
them
come
use
make noise here.
I say make them use perfume fumigate. Now perfume me talk. Perfume this. Now I mean they talk shelters they toxic now. Shelters
Okay,
go
you
kill
are
black.
are you trying
Shelters
to
go kill
dialogue with me?
dialogue. Okay. So like we are saying Agbado certificate. So I don't know why up till now that the guy is still left to be on seat. There's nothing Supreme Court has to do this. The issue has been settled. If you submit fake a certificate to INEC, they will disqualify you. So ordinarily, and the thing that Nigeria don't want to talk say, you go dupe a bank, present forged check, collect money, and bank realize say, then go pursue you, take their money back. How can they tell me 21 days? 21 days don't pass. Where say you submit fake. Any day you discover fake this thing, you are going. People, I've seen somebody studying was it bachelor's degree pharmacy UNN. He get forged WAEC. By the time he reach final year, they tell and say just write and letter say make he withdraw, otherwise then go use police chase and call am for office tell am give am letter. The guy cry comot, come dey write WAEC again, begin take jam. So that is the way it is, and it's not him. It happens every university. Before you graduate, they go through again the school cert where you take get admission, even everything check am. If it's not in order, you are leaving. So the fact that the Tinubu was inaugurated on 29th May does not in any way negate the fact that he submitted a fake result, and we are discovering it in October, isn't it? Article went there October 3rd or 2nd. I think that was the day of NAIJA birthday, 2nd October. So we discovered it in October, or sort of it was affirmed in October. Not we know stated, but it was confirmed that day. So he should get out. There's nothing. You submitted a fake certificate, and people are telling me they never call him fake. Why must he call it fake? When you bring check to me, say na me sign am, I look and say no be me sign am. So if I say, well, so what does it mean? You say I never call am forge. Forge? How then they do forging now? When something originated from somewhere where you're not supposed to come from, that is forge. That is forged something. So to the best of my knowledge, I don't see why Agbado must leave. In fact, this is even a better case than all this going to court or cause it must get out of the place. It's a big shame that up till today the guy is still posing there as president of Nigeria. President of what? And upon that he can't they do the he owns in own nepotism. Now what this one are breathtaking. He suffocate himself. Buhari we think said and okay, where is Agbado? Now if I for ourselves, where the man they safe? Where Agbado they? Where he they? We don't know where our president they. Do you know? Nobody knows where the man they. All those hands where they shake before, leg where they shake, they shake again. We don't know whether they don't swap and for another human being. Nobody, there are a lot of questions around him. I don't see why you just go and bring according to Dino Melai, he said physically unfit, mentally unfit. They carry and go there, go dump him. What is in writing school start? What is in the first degree? I don't know. I don't understand these things. So, well, we must continue to, to let people know that forged certificate has no place in Nigeria's political equation. There is not. We should not in any way entertain it. Let alone tolerate it this long. The man should just honorably, if at all dishonorably, Papa, let him get out.
Okay, Augustine, let us hear from other people.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Augustine. Thank you very much.